Hello, Gemini. Gemini, welcome to your reading. Gemini, we are going to be looking at the energies, the vibration that is currently around you at this moment in time. Let's get our first card and see what the divine is wanting to bring to your attention. Gemini, the divine is saying it is important right now to just take a moment and to start questioning your life choices. What has got you up to this point? What hasn't worked? What has worked? And what you're wanting to take into your future. The reason why the divine is saying take a moment of introspection is because when you allow yourself to look back at the past, it actually gives you a lot of clues about the repeating cycles that you could be experiencing again and again unnecessarily. It is time to end some karmic cycles, but you'll not be aware of what karmic cycles you need to end unless you look back and you start seeing the patterns, the repeating cycles, and finally your awareness is going to empower you to bring an end to some situations that frankly are holding you back. All right, so the next card we're getting for you, we're receiving our card where the divine is saying, listen and listen well. There could be an invitation to get involved in some type of drama. Please stay away. Please have the discipline to just not get involved at all. If people at work are gossiping, talking about this person and that person, don't say anything, because you could be seeing that people gang up against you and throw you under the bus. There is this energy right now of people wanting to blame you for something. And if you are not careful, if you are not cautious of the company that you are around, you could be falling for some traps that are being set for you. Perhaps someone is jealous of the job, the role that you have. Someone is jealous of your relationship. They will sit there, they'll gather information, and then at the right time, they will use it against you. So be mindful, be careful. And for you, this is why the divine was saying, question your life choices. Where in the past did you get involved in drama and it took months, if not years, to recover from this situation, to have people even trust you again, because maybe people gossiped and lied about you. And because of that, it tainted your character. So it is important for you to really understand that the divine is wanting to protect you. Because of that, you need to do your part, because the divine can protect you. But if you fall for it, if you accept the invitation to a drama-filled situation, you could find yourself having to go to court. You could find yourself getting maybe fired. You could find yourself in the hot waters and not being able to swim out of it, because there just could be that energy where someone is studying you. Someone is molding a situation to their advantage. When you get fired, guess who steps in to fill your role? And this is playing out in different situations because, of course, everyone who's watching this reading is experiencing life in a different way. Some people are not working at the moment, so of course that's not going to apply to them. And if it's a relationship, other people are not in a relationship, so that's not applying to them. But for you, use your own wisdom and your own discernment to grasp the message that is here. And when drama comes knocking, in whatever form, in whichever way, you are already prepared and you are just walking away. You're not explaining yourself. You are not even entertaining anything that you know deep down in your heart and in your soul could find you in deep waters. So the next card that we have, absolutely love this for you. And this is what I was feeling. Okay, this is what I was saying. Okay, let's get this card here, there, and there. The reason why you are here watching this reading is not a coincidence or an accident. Your guides are fearlessly protecting you. They are seeing someone setting up a trap to ensnare you. They are seeing people orchestrating your downfall. They are seeing people coming together to make sure that you don't get that inheritance, to make sure that you act out of character, and now you're dealing with the police, now you're dealing with these complicated situations. You're losing your children, you're losing your home, you are at a loss. Your guides are praying for you, for your protection. And as you're here with your eyes closed, questioning your life choices, you are then asking and connecting with the energies of that protection that your guides are sending towards you. And I know that sometimes, okay, you listen to a reading and you're like, that's not my situation. There is no one who's orchestrating anything against me. There is nothing. You go to the supermarket and a situation just happens. You were not even prepared. You were not even mentally ready for what goes down. And suddenly things are just getting out of control. So can you understand what I'm saying to you? Take these energies, okay? Really understand what the divine is trying to tell you. And over the next week, for the rest of the month in June, be really cautious, be really aware. And if a situation happens, you are just getting out of there quick. You're knowing and understanding that you don't have to show that you are powerful, you're strong, you can defend yourself, you are this, you're that. You do not have to show yourself as anything, because your guides are divinely protecting you, and they are wanting you to understand that your wars, your fights, they will take them on and they will fight on your behalf. But you have to be able to remain silent, to remove yourself from situations so that you are not getting caught unaware, off guard. Okay, so what we're now going to be doing, we're going to be getting our tarot cards, and we're going to be seeing what our tarot cards are wanting to bring to your attention, what they are wanting to tell you. So as we get our tarot cards, I want to remind you that we have the Solstice candle magic ceremony that is happening on the 21st of June. So on this day, I am focusing on ceremonies connected to banishing, cleansing. We are doing our return to senders. We are making sure that we are spiritually cleansed. So we are doing spiritual cleanses as well. We're really wiping the slate clean. We're removing any ill intentions that are being sent towards us so that we can carry on in a way that life is not complicated for unnecessary reasons. So the candle magic ceremony for the solstice is linked in the description box below, as well as all the other services that I offer. So go reserve your space, and please do remember to write your petition about what cords you're cutting, what return to sender, who are you returning to sender, what is the situation. So write everything down, keeping it short and sweet and to the point. Send it to me, and I'll be doing the work that I need to do to make sure that you are divinely protected, right? So we have our cards on the table, and you have two major arcana cards that are here, really giving exactly the same messages that we already spoke about. Again, the message is being repeated. Keep your cool. Do not fight anyone. Keep your mouth shut. Do not say anything that can be used against you and will absolutely be used against you. I already told you that your guides are fearlessly protecting you. You need to sit down and do the list. They will be doing the most on your behalf because they already told you that fearlessly, okay? They already know what is going on. They can already see the enemy's plans. And if you take notice of this message and don't take things into your own hands, you will see that no weapons formed against you will prosper. No one who's trying to bind you, no one who's trying to send ill intentions towards you will succeed, because you will be able to see exactly the trap that has been sent. Your eyes will be opened and you will remove that blindfold so that you're not unintentionally walking into situations that will get complicated. So are you seeing the synchronicities between our oracle cards, our tarot cards, and our major arcana cards? The message is all the same. I already told you that it is important for you to question your life choices. And we can see you here sitting down and looking at your life and questioning how you ended up in these situations in the past. And you're understanding that indeed there are people who are trying to bind you. There are people who are trying to make sure that you're not able to succeed. There are people who are maybe even doing black magic against you. So see this. And when the situations now arise where these people thought you would act out of character because you're sick and tired of being prodded, of being poked, you're sick and tired of being accused, you are sick and tired of this situation. And when drama comes along, they are almost betting on it 100% that you will explode, you will act out of character, you will fight, you do this and you do that. And then they'll be like, yes, checkmate, we've got you. Quickly call the police, quickly film it. So we have evidence. Your guides are not playing about protecting you. They are not playing with anyone who's trying to blind you and to have you acting out of character so that they can benefit from your losses. It's interesting to me that we have the Two of Swords that is here. The energies of the swords always tell you that painful situations, the swords are cutting, they are cold. They're about fighting, right? So your guides are saying, put your swords down. We've got it covered. All right? We are protecting you. Stay away from drama. Don't fight on your own behalf. Remain quiet. The energies of swords are spoken words. So don't let people trigger you to saying something that will be used against you. But you always understand that I tell you that this is your human experience. It is up to you how the story progresses. Do you allow people to be on you, to be triggering you, to be nudging you, to be prodding you, but eventually you step out of character and they've got you just where they wanted you. And now you're going to try to explain that, no, this was what was happening in the past, and no one is going to see it from your point of view. So there are people absolutely who are trying to tie you up, to block your blessings, your progress, to send the ill intentions to keep you stuck. But for you, lucky you, because your guides and your ancestors can see what you can't see at the moment. And your guides and your ancestors are warning you to stay away from drama so that no one is catching these hands, but rather your guides will be making sure that these people will be catching hands for real, but it's from them, not from you. Are you understanding the assignment that is here? I hope you are understanding the assignment, because your guides and your ancestors are giving you the energies of the strength to deal with whatever you are currently going through at the moment. Your guides and your ancestors are telling you again, we are fearlessly fighting on your behalf. You remain soft, remain kind, unbothered. Have the strength not to say anything. Have the strength not to act out of character. Be gentle, be soft, even though it might be difficult. But your guides and your ancestors are telling you that if you truly understand that we are fighting on your behalf, you will not feel the need to roar like a lion and to win a battle, that afterwards everything gets turned against you, and the evidence is there to make sure that this situation doesn't go away for a long time. Why do you want to be dealing with the police, the courts? Why do you want to be dealing with this and that? Your guides are watching over you. I've really been asked to give you this message over and over again so that the penny drops, so that you understand what is going on. And you know, sometimes when you are a tarot reader and you tell people the energies that are around and they listen, they don't act out of character, they're cautious, they're mindful, and then nothing happens because they were protected. And then people are like, was anything really going to happen? Let me tell you something. Yes, it was. But because you had the discipline and you listened, you did your part so that nothing conspired. There was no drama. But for those of you who are always jumping from this reading, that reading, that reading, that reading, and you don't see the whole complete picture unfolding, as a tarot reader is giving you the energies that are currently around you, you then experience a situation that just gets out of control. And then later on, you're like, I should have been careful. I should have, could have, would have. Is now too late. Okay? So protect yourself. Do your cord cutting ceremonies. Do your banishing ceremonies. Ask your guides and your ancestors to watch over you and for you to do the part, which is to remain in your power, in your essence, in your divine and sovereign being, where no one can trigger you to act out of character. Because by acting out of character, you now give them the upper hand to take what was rightly yours, and for them to be smiling and sniggering as you are being put behind bars, as you are now dealing with a complicated situation. Okay, so if you want to be part of the solstice ceremony, go in the description box below, reserve your space before places get sold out. And if you found this reading valuable, I want you to comment in the comment section below the emoji of the evil eye, because you are being protected from any evil that is being orchestrated behind your back. So I'm going to see you in my next reading. It is a goodbye from me.